Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Baseball League, Year 4, continues here in May as we head to Milwaukee to visit the Milwaukee Brewers, a team that looked terrific as of the end of April, but has seen things go south here in May. The Dodgers come in here tied atop the NL West entering the day with the San Francisco Giants. But the Brewers are the story here. The Brewers were 18-12 as of the end of April, largely thanks to this man, rookie Teddy Higuera, 4-3, a 2.06 ERA. Higuera has been very, very strong, but you'll see the 3 losses despite the 2.06, only 4 victories. This Brewers offense has had a rough go of it. Jackie Robinson steps in here for the Dodgers, batting .287, among the league leaders in stolen bases. After an 18-12 start to the season as of the end of April, the Brewers have gone 4-11 here in May. Guerra rocks and fires, 1-0 pitch. Robinson skies it to left into the sun here in Milwaukee, but Greg Vaughn puts it away for the first out of the ballgame. Your Dodgers lineup, Robinson, Lopes, and Brothers, Campanella, Davis, and Wheat, Russell, Walker, and Pinckney. That .348 on-base percentage as a team, second in the National League this year. The Dodgers offense has suddenly woken up here in year 4. They've always been able to pitch, but the offense is starting to measure up with it. Big part of it has been this guy. I can't say a big part of it. He's only playing part-time against lefties. 60 at-bats entering the game, but Davey Lopes batting .400 before popping out there to Cecil Cooper. Here's Dan Brothers, .308. The power number's a bit down this year for Brothers. 6 homers, 19 RBIs. Over the 300 mark for the 4th straight year. He's in the top 10 in on-base percentage. Dodgers have taken 2 of the first 3 of this 4-game set. The Brewers were on top of the NL Central as of the end of April. But the Pittsburgh Pirates, the surging Pirates, defending division champions. We said that was a surprise a year ago. Time to put respect on the Pirates' name. They have rattled off 11 straight victories here in May to claim the top spot in the NL Central. 3-1. Higuera works the Brothers. Fastball misses up and away for ball 4. So Brothers draws the 2-out walk. That'll bring up Roy Campanella. If you remember a year ago, Campanella, just a miserable first half of the season. He has reversed that fortune here this year. He's batting .310 right now. 11 homers, 32 RBIs, his OPS .946, 9th in the National League. Campanella's resurgence, a big reason for the Dodgers' success so far. One slider from Higuera, misses inside. Slider at the knees. Campanella tried to hold up. Unsuccessfully, it's 1-2. You know, those Pirates, the Pirates had struggled to open up the season. Them and the Cardinals were down at the bottom of the division. The Pirates were swept by the Cubs to open up May. They've won 11 in a row since. Willie Davis waits on deck for the Dodgers here with 2 outs, a man on here in the top of the first, just underway from County Stadium. Change up, misses inside, so back-to-back walks from Higuera. And that's going to bring up Willie Davis. Davis has been a surprise at the plate this year. .285, but he's had some pop in the bat as well. Fastball was in for a called strike. 10 homers, 34 RBIs. Those 34 ribbies, fifth in the National League for Willie Davis. Oh, 1 pitch from Higuera. Davis pulls that one down the right field line. It's cooking and foul. Bounce off that fastball. 0-2 the count. As Higuera delivers. Gets him fishing at a slider, so Davis strands a pair. Higuera works around the pair of walks. We head to the bottom of the first here in Milwaukee. Dodgers nothing. Brewers coming up. On the hill for the Dodgers, Sandy Koufax. 4-5, a 3.57 earned run average for Koufax, is among the league leaders in strikeouts. You see, he's had a little bit of control issues, not terrible. And as such, his overall numbers are solid, not terrible. Koufax is better in April. He had a little bit of a slowdown here in May. We'll see if he can get the ship righted. Here's Paul Molitor. Molitor batting .289. Koufax fastball there at the knees. It's 1-1. Fastball there on the outside corner. So Koufax ahead of Molitor 1-2 here. Oxen fires. In the zone, Molitor slices it foul down the right field line. Max delivers again. Fastball swung on and missed. So Koufax fans Molitor to open things up here in Milwaukee. Check the StatCast breakdown there. Big looping curve. And then fastball, fastball, fastball. Here's Robin Yount. Yount trying to get his bat going. Fastball misses down and in. Yount only batting .227, 8 homers, 19 ribbies. Yount, you could consider it as underperforming through the first 2 years of the FSBL. He had a much better year in year 3. Now he's taking a step back here through the first quarter of year 4. Koufax behind him, 3-0. George Scott waits on deck. Called in for a called strike. Koufax delivers. Fastball. Another called strike, and the count goes full. So Koufax falls behind Yount 3-0. Now he's fought back to 3-2. Full count offering. Yount lines it. That's going to be a base hit in the center. Going towards the gap. Davis cuts it off. Yount takes a turn at first. He's going to hold there with the 1-out single. So Yount lines a base hit in the center there off of Koufax. Fastball in the outer half. Yount went out and just serves it out there in the center field. So here's Boomer Scott. Scott batting .239. Fastball called strike there. 8 homers, 22 ribbies for Scott. Ball misses outside. Koufax from the set. Yount on first. One out here in the first. Another breaking ball. Another one misses outside. Koufax falling behind. 2-1 offering position. Ball down low. Koufax having a hard time locating that curveball here to get things started. Gorman Thomas waits in the on-deck circle. 3-1 pitch. Scott hard ground ball to second. This will be a double play ball. 4-6-3. Hit like a shot, but right to second. Jackie Robinson starts the double play to Russell to Brothers, and the side is retired. So Koufax gets the double play ball he needed. We're through one here in Milwaukee. Dodgers and Brewers are scoreless. Here's Zach Wheat. Wheat batting .292.
The left fielder, Zach.
5 homers, 20 runs batted in. For the Dodgers left field. First pitch slider from Higuera. Misses just a touch outside. Another one misses. It's 2-0. See, Larry Bullard, home plate duties. That means anything to anybody. Best fictional umpire crew in the business. No Enrico Palazzo. That one foul. Nobody's going to have a play on that. Now goes to 2-1. One foul down the third base side. Count goes to 2-2. Higuera rocks and fires. Down in the dirt, and the count goes full. Pop down the left field line, hanging up. It's a long run. Greg Vaughn won't get there. And the count stays full. There's a shot out in the center. Deep to left center, carrying, going back on it. Thomas can't get there, and that's going to be a ground rule double. That ball kept on slicing away from Gorman Thomas, who was shaded into right center. Thomas gave a chase, couldn't get there. It hops over the wall. So Zach Wheat is on with a double to lead off the top of the second. Here's Bill Russell. Russell batting .265. Fastball misses down low. No homers, 14 RBIs for Russell. That one off. Russell a mini hot streak, 333 over his last 9 games. Good change up there from Higuera. Gets Russell out in front of it. The count goes for 1-2. There from the set. Delivers. Change up down and away. That would have been a ball. Russell goes chasing. Gets a piece of it. You see, Koufax. Third in the National League in strikeouts. 1-2 offering from Higuera. Russell, high fly ball to left. Vaughn's underneath it. Puts it away for out number 1.
Batting it, the right fielder, Dixie.
That'll bring up Dixie Walker. 259, 2 homers, 5 RBIs for him. Not played regularly so far this season. That ball is a ball strike. Walker serves that one out on the left. That's going to be a base hit. Coming on is Vaughn. Runner being waved around. Here comes the throw home from Greg Vaughn. Play at the plate is not in time. Wheat gets in behind the tag from Lucroy, and the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. So Dixie Walker takes a slider. Yeah, see, that pitch was off the plate. Walker just kind of throws the bat head out there. Goes out in the left field for the RBI single. Here's George Pinckney. Pinckney banged 280. He takes the first pitch for a strike. 8 homers, 22 RBIs. Pinckney had a surge. He had like 5 home runs in a 10-day span. Fastball inside. Ties him up a bit. He gets a piece and fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2. Swung on and missed. Slider down and away. Pinckney fans on it. Second strikeout for Higuera.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
That'll bring up Jackie Robinson. So the order turns over. 2 outs, man on first. Robinson steps in. He's 0 for 1. Higuera misses the fastball down and in. Robinson flew out his first time up, 5 for 13 in the series. Higuera checks Walker at first and delivers. Fastball misses up high. Robinson leads in the National League in WAR at the moment. Ball at the knees, strike 1. Ball fouled off. Ball misses up and away. Waits on deck. Full count as Higuera works for Robinson. Pull down to third. Nice play by Molitor. Long throw to first. Gets Robinson, and the side is retired. Nice pick by Paul Molitor down at third to rob Robinson of an extra base hit. But Dixie Walker's RBI single gives the Dodgers the lead. We head to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 LA. Here's Gorman Thomas. Thomas batting .275, 8 homers, 18 RBIs. Unable to come up with that shot out to center from Zach Wheat. Ultimately came around to score. Not an easy play by any means. Again, Thomas was shaded into the gap in right center there. 1-0 the count. Change up off the plate, 2-0. Ball there is fouled straight back. Up there, swung on and missed. It goes to 2-2. Another breaking ball there. That one a curveball from Koufax out of the zone, but Thomas goes fishing for it. Second strikeout for Sandy, and there's one away.
No left fielder, Greg Vaughn.
Here's Greg Vaughn. Vaughn batting .287. Both back. Fastball misses down and in. Ball away, and ball swings and misses. Backs ahead 1-2. Ball and lays off. Ball, tapper up the first baseline. That's a tough play. Koufax, the only one who has a shot at it. Vaughn does not run well. Koufax throws to Brothers, and there's 2 away. It's such a beautiful game. It really is. I love the views like that. So here's Cecil Cooper. Cooper, 219, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. Cecil, I guess I was thinking of fielder. Cecil Cooper. Cooper was called up. Cooper was tearing up AAA. Just batting about 380. And Prince Fielder had struggled mightily in April. He was down hitting around 170. They decided to send Fielder down and bring Cooper up. Cooper homered in his first game. He hasn't done a heck of a lot since then. That's ball on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Delivers. That's ball off the plate, 3-1. Bailu waits on deck for Milwaukee. Back fields. Cooper pulls that one foul. Full count offering from Koufax. Cooper fouls off another. He'll deal once more. Fastball misses down low, so Cooper works out the 2-out walk. That'll bring up Alou. Bang 237. Fastball. This is away. 7 homers, 18 ribbies for Alou. Max delivers, change up in for a called strike. Now goes to 1-2. Third ball there at the knees, locks Alou up. Now Koufax ahead, 1-2. He can go a few different ways here. We'll see what he opts. There's a pitch, fastball, straight cheddar. Bans Alou, third strikeout for Koufax, and we're done in the second. Sandy dials it up, and the Brewers are turned aside. We head to the top of the third, 1-0 LA. Here's Davey Lopes. Lopes 0 for 1, popped out his first time up.
The designated hitter, number 17.
Fastball misses down low. Out of the lineup, switch hitter Ripper Collins, who has just been exceptional for the Dodgers. And Collins acquired in the offseason from the Cardinals. Field that sent a couple of guys, led by Jay Howell, to St. Louis. Cardinals trying to bolster their bullpen, but Ripper Collins had been a very key cog. He didn't play every day for St. Louis. Collins produced every season and was a terrific clutch hitter. He has carried that over since coming to LA. 3-0 pitch, Lopes swinging 3-0, fastball right down the middle, fouls it off. Lopes mad at himself there. You're going to swing 3-0 and you get that fastball down the middle. You need to do something with it. 3-1, ground ball up the middle, range into his left is Yount, fires quickly. The throw is going to pull Cooper off the bag. So Yount, knowing he had the speedy Lopes running there, got rid of that one quick. We're not seeing anything official as to whether that was scored an error or not by Yount. That would have been a tough play. Here's Dan Brothers. Brothers walked his first time up, picked the fastball inside. Over to first. Lopes dives back in. Pulling away fastball there. Brothers get the teeth down low. Only one pitch from Higuera. Slider misses away. The whole, Dodgers have done a pretty good job laying off that pitch here in the early going. Another throw over. They're very well aware of the speed of Davey Lopes. 2-1 delivery. There's one out in the left center. That's going to be extra bases. That's going to the wall. Lopes wheeling around. He hits third. He's going to score easily. And Dan Brothers will pull in at second with an RBI double. We've seen an awful lot of those over the first 4 years of the FSBL. 9th double of the season for Brothers. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. So now here's Campanella, batting .310. Campanella walked his first time up. Fastball misses inside. And Campanella, who had such a miserable first half a year ago, had a very good second half to pull his numbers overall to respectability. He has come flying out of the gate here in year 4. They seem 9th in the National League in slugging. This is down and away. From the set, delivers. Slider at the knee. 2-2 off. Gets him with a slider up and in. Campanella pulled badly there. Third strikeout from Higuera.
The center fielder, number 3, Willie Davis.
So that'll bring up Willie Davis. This is 0 for 1. One's fouled off. One offering from again. Davis fouled off another. Forward to the count. Gets him with the slider. Davis goes fishing. 4th strikeout from Higuera.
The batter, the left fielder, Zach Wheat.
Slider is Higuera's money pitch. Davis unable to resist. 2 away, runner on second. Here's Wheat. Doubled his first time up, later came around to score. Pitch swing in here, grounds it down. 4 for 14 in the series. Remember Zach Wheat in year 1 had that terrific batting race with sliding Billy Hamilton. Hamilton ultimately winning the match. Fastball misses inside. 326 over his last 10 games. He's starting to heat up a bit. Fastball away, fouls it off. 1-2 offer. Gets him with the slider down and away. So, of course, after I talk about the Dodgers having done a good job of playing off that pitch, two guys strike out going fishing for it. That's the way it works. We head to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Dodgers as they tack one on with the brothers' RBI double. So here's Bingo DeMoss, the second baseman, 231, no homers, 11 RBIs. DeMoss, if you are unfamiliar, an old Negro League player. Fastball swung on and missed. Was taken from last year's draft. And we have now 3 more broadcasts after this one. 4 more broadcasts before we get to the rookie draft here for year 4. 1-2 change up to Koufax, misses inside. Two off. High fastball, DeMoss fouls it off. If you're unfamiliar with how the Franchise Stars Baseball League premise works, it's kind of a Franchise Stars League, but with a twist as guys enter gradually. So it's not all the best players right at the start. Every franchise has a 100-player master pool. 40 of those were chosen at random for year 1. The remaining 60 all will enter eventually as DeMoss walks to lead off the bottom of the third. Koufax missing up high. Those guys come in the form of 4 players from those remaining 60. Enter each year in a rookie draft, plus each team gets 1 random Negro Leaguer as well. That's how a guy like Bingo DeMoss ends up with the Brewers. Josh Gibson, for example, ending up before last season with the Toronto Blue Jays. Lots of Negro League legends yet to appear. Zach Page, Oscar Charleston, Papa Bell, Martin Ego, etc., etc. 0-2 breaking ball from Koufax misses outside. One-two offering from Koufax. This is up and away. And Koufax fighting control a little bit here so far. 2-2 offer. Lucroy tries to hold up, but he's unsuccessful. The Koufax picks up the strikeout for the first out in the bottom of the third. That'll turn it over. Here's Paul Molitor. Molitor struck out his first time up. He's now 2 for 13 in the series. And Dodgers have taken 2 of the first 3 in this 4-game set. Koufax throws over. DeMoss gets back. Fastball from Koufax looks good. Step to the umpire, which is all that matters. 1-0 the count. Fastball, ball strike. One and one. Max delivers, change up on the outside corner. Now goes to 1 and 2. Curveball locks Molitor up, and down he goes. Another check swing strikeout. Pair of those to open up the third here for Koufax. Here's Yount. He's 1 for 1. He's singled his first time up. All one. Still at first. Walk to start things off. Backfield, misses up high. It's 2-0 Walker. Now swings and misses. 2-1. Ball there is fouled back. Koufax from the set. 2-2 the count. The ball way outside. Count goes full. So DeMoss will get a head start here with a full count and 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Koufax at 58 pitches already. Pitch. Rounded just outside third. Hinckley touches it up and foul ground. We'll do it all over again. Koufax deals. Yount fouls it off to the right-hand side. Once more, Koufax looks for a put-away pitch here. 3-2 delivery. Rounded to second, easily played by Robinson. Throws to first, and the side is retired. So the Brewers leave DeMoss on after the leadoff walk. They can't make Koufax pay for it. We're a third of the way through here at County Stadium. Dodgers 2, Brewers nothing as we head to the fourth. Here's Bill Russell. Russell flew out his first time up.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Bill Russell.
Ooh, slider up and in. Backs Russell off the plate. Obviously no intent there with the breaking ball. Still makes you jump. 1-0 pitch, and Bill Russell. Well, apparently Russell didn't like the brush back. Regardless of that, it was a slider because Russell just tattooed that ball into the seats and left his first home run of the season. And Bill Russell unloads 3-0 Dodgers. So Higuera comes up and in with a slider, knocks Russell back, and Russell knocks the next pitch over the wall and left. A no-doubter off the bat from Bill Russell for his first home run of the year, 3-0 LA. So here's Dixie Walker.
Now batting, right fielder, Dixie Walker.
Slider misses. It's 1-0. Rock the fire. That one is popped out. That Russell home run, I'll tell you, that calls for that Michael Jordan. You know, the eye took that personal. Yeah. Russell absolutely unloaded there. First homer of the year, and he did not get cheated. One slider misses down low. One offer. That one down. First taken by Cooper in the air for the first out.
Now batting, number 5.
So here's George Pinckney. Pinckney struck out his first time up. Rocks and fires, slider away, fouled off. Brewers were blanked by Dazzy Vance yesterday. Brewers haven't scored in a minute. Skied, shallow left, Vaughn coming on. He'll get there for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Jackie.
Order turns over. Here's Jackie Robinson. He's over. Take our first look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Pirates and Red Sox deadlocked in Boston, 1-1 in the 4th. Babe Adams and Cy Young going at it there. Again, the Pirates have won 11 straight coming in today. The Yankees lead the Orioles 6-3 in a matchup atop the AL East. The Yankees just on fire. Andy Machado is homered for the Orioles. Ed Charles, his first of the year for the Yankees. Rays up 2-0 on the Astros. J.R. Richard, who is 0-8. He hasn't been terrible. His ERA is mid-4s. Obviously not good, but J.R. Richard still looking for his first win of the season. Blue Jays leading the Tigers 5-0. We'll get back to that. Finish off the scoreboard in the bottom half. So Russell goes deep for the Dodgers as they extend their lead. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-0 LA. Indians and White Sox in Chicago. Kovaleski and Wilbur Wood locking up there. That game is scoreless. The Twins all over the Royals in the 4th. 8-0. J.D. Drew has hit a pair of home runs and driven in 6 for the Twins. Rangers and Mariners. Cheney and Moore, the pitching matchup there. That game will happen later. Giants all over the Braves in Atlanta. 6-0 in the 4th. Willie Mays has hit his 17th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. Mets and Phillies deadlocked in Philly. In the 4th, Francisco Lindor has hit his 9th home run for New York. Cubs over the Reds 4-3 at Wrigley. That game is in the 4th inning. George Foster has hit his 5th home run of the year for the Reds. Rookie Bill Nicholson, his 11th home run of the year for the Cubs. Expos and Padres yet to get underway out in San Diego. Javier Vasquez. Vasquez and Brown, the pitching matchup there. Diamondbacks and Rockies will lock up in Colorado. Kurt Schilling and Jeff Francis. Kurt Schilling, of course, earlier on in the year, the first perfect game in FSBL history. The Marlins over the Cardinals. The Marlins beat Bob Gibson yesterday, who had been pitching well, and now they're doing the same thing to Dizzy Dean, who again is struggling here in year 4. Remember, Dizzy Dean, not only the Rookie of the Year, but the Outstanding Pitcher Award winner in year 2. As Koufax picks up his 6th strikeout there as he fanned Boomer Scott. Here's Gorman Thomas. Gibson had been pitching great over the last month. 1.5 ERA in his 5 starts leading to yesterday's loss against the Marlins. But the Cardinals just cannot put it together. They've got the National League home run leader at the moment in Johnny Mize. A world of talent on that Cardinals team. They've, of course, won the first 2 National League, the NL Central the first 2 years. They made the NLCS the first 2 years. Were knocked out of a playoff appearance by these Dodgers in game 163 a year ago. Now find themselves in the NL Central cellar as Koufax fans number 7 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th.
Left fielder, number 23.
Koufax has not been overly efficient to this point in terms of pitch count. Still 7 strikeouts with 2 outs in the 4th. Here's Greg Vaughn. Vaughn makes contact and good contact. Well out to center, but Davis has it lined up. Puts it away and the side is retired. So the Brewers, who were blanked yesterday, blanked through 4 by Koufax here today. We head to the 5th at County Stadium. It's 3-0 Los Angeles. Here's Lopes. He's 1 for 2.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, number 17.
And Lopes forcing the Dodgers to get him some at-bats. Only had 60 coming into the game. Hitting 400. Fastball on the inside corner. It's 0-2. Popped up. Foul ground. Cecil Cooper. Underneath it, puts it away. Route number 1.
Now batter, number 0.
So that'll bring up Brothers. He's walked and hit an RBI double. That ball misses up and in. That Blue Jays Tigers score. Al Newhouser, a rare rookie left-hander for the Tigers. Has been sensational this year. He got touched up by the Jays today, though. Shot by Brothers. Nicely picked by Yount. Fires to first, and there's 2 away. Nicely done by Robin.
Now batting, the catcher, Roy Campanella.
So here's Campanella. He is 0 for 1 with a walk, 3 for 9. He's hit a pair of homers in this series. Higuera delivers. Fastball misses down low. No pitch. Change up with the ball and strike. Half back to the mound. Campanella bounces it to Higuera. Throws over to Cooper, and the side is retired. So clean inning there for Higuera. We're midway through here at County Stadium. Dodgers 3, Brewers nothing. Cooper, Alou, and DeMoss coming up from Milwaukee. And see Cecil Cooper walked his first time up.
Leading up for the Brewers, the first baseman, Cecil Cooper.
Koufax. Pitch count is high. 73 here in the 5th. Last inning helped that out a little bit. Change up. Cooper swings and misses 0-2. Koufax has struck out 7 through 4. Change up, down and away. Cooper lays off. Breaking ball gets him, and down goes Cooper. 8 strikeouts for Koufax.
Now batting, number 8.
That's about as ugly a swing as you're going to see a hitter of Cecil Cooper's caliber look. I know he's struggling right now, but that is just a bad hack from Cooper. So here's Alou. He's 0 for 1. Cooper. Alou pops this one down the left field line, hooking foul, long run, laying out Zach Weed. He can't come up with it, and it's just foul. Again, Alou, that was kind of an ugly swing as well. Not sure what Alou thinks is going on there. That's a foul ball, sir. Go grab your bat. 0-1 count. Change up and in. Now remember, Russell was brushed back before, also on a breaking ball, and then Russell went and cranked it out of the park for his first homer of the year. No such luck for Alou there. He kicked that one outside, 2-1. Obviously, and no intent with the change. Fastball up in the zone. Alou fouled it off. Two and two the count. Breaking ball gets him. So Koufax struggled early with that curveball, but he's kind of gotten it into a rhythm now. 9 strikeouts for Koufax with 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's DeMoss. He walked his first time up. Hits that one in the hole. That's a base hit. So the Brewers have their second hit of the ball game. DeMoss has reached both times. Walked his first time up. So it's a 2-out base runner here for the Brewers. And you see, that's just 9 Ks and 4 and a 2/3. Only 2 hits. He has walked 2. These 2 pitches a bit higher than where he wants to be. Right. Here's Jonathan Lucroy. Pickoff throw, and DeMoss is picked off. Brothers will throw to Russell. Bingo, DeMoss, after the single, is picked off. And that will end the inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Dodgers 3, Brewers nothing. Davis, Wheat, and Russell coming up for Los Angeles. Here's Willie Davis. He has struck out twice.
The center fielder, Willie Davis.
First pitch fastball misses inside. Mike Fetters and Chad Cordero, pair of right-handers, throwing out in the Brewers bullpen. Fastball misses inside. Down the right field line. Two and 1 the count. Down to third. Liner caught in the air by Molitor. There's one away.
Now batting.
Davis tries to lash one the other way.
Wheat.
Here's Dak Wheat. He's 1 for 2. Doubled and scored early. Fastball there, called low. Pulled foul. Slider misses inside. One popped in foul ground. Nobody would have a play on it. 2-2 as Higuera works to Wheat. Higuera now at 90 pitches. Pops this one up. That one will stay fair. Molitor says he has it, and he does for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bill Russell.
So here's Bill Russell. Russell, his last time up, his first home run of the year, and after getting brushed back, he took the next pitch well into the seats and left. Going to make a first home run. That's how you do it. This ball misses down low. Look at the Russell splits. Russell has hammered left-handed pitching so far. Done much against righties. Remember, late last year, Russell was sharing time with Tommy Corcoran. Russell has been the everyday man this year. Tries to hold up there, and they say that he did. As awkward as it looked, it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down low, 3-0. And another one low. So Higuera, trying to keep the ball down, keeps it out of the zone. 2-out walk to Russell. Here's Dixie Walker. Walker is 1 for 2. He had an RBI single early. Another fastball down in the zone, and Higuera is just not getting that ball. I believe those have been down just below the knee. 1-0 pitch. Chop. to first. Cooper, Rangers, he's going to go to first with Higuera covering. And the side is retired. So the Brewers will come up in the bottom of the 6th. The uniform glitch pops up for the first time today. Lucroy, Molitor, and Yount, a Brewer, not a Dodger, due up in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Lucroy. He's 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 3rd. Strikeouts have been aplenty. Koufax has 9 of them through 5. Change up is a call and strike. One pitch, this is down low. Koufax delivers. Change up just outside. 2-1 offer. High fly ball to left. Lucroy hits this one pretty well. That's going back. Wheat near the wall on the warning track makes the play. Near the wall, near the line, but Zach Wheat tracks it down. Lucroy is set aside for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Paul Molitor. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out both times so far. Curveball, strike 1. Crowd here in Milwaukee a little bit angry about that. That was the same spot that several of Higuera's pitches in the last inning ended up. He wasn't getting. Well, there you go. Koufax gets squeezed there. Another pitch at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Fastball misses away, 2-1. Dodgers surely would love to get Koufax at least through 7 here. Again, that pitch count a little bit high. He's got more left in the tank. Change up, Molitor fouls it off. Two pitch. High fastball. Molitor lays off of that one, and the count goes full. Three-two offering from Koufax. Fastball misses up and away for ball 4. So it's a 1-out walk from Molitor, who can run. Here's Yount. 1 for 2. He singled back in the 1st. Pitch out. Molitor not going. Another pickoff attempt, and Molitor gets back. Back checks Molitor again. Change up. This is up high to Yount. It's 2-0. Haven't seen anybody even getting loose for the Dodgers as of yet. Pitch. Out to left. Heath has a beat on it. Puts it away for out number 2. Molitor retreats to first. So 2 down. Here's George Scott. Scott 0 for 2 today. 7 for 14 in the series. Fastball. There for strike 1. Back looked in for the sign from Campanella. To glance over at Molitor and delivers. Runner goes. Throw down to second from Campanella. Not in time. It's a stolen base for Paul Molitor, his 8th of the season. So the Brewers, again, who haven't scored since the 2nd game of this series, now at least have a runner in scoring position. Koufax is ahead of Scott, 0-2 here. Breaking ball gets him. 10th strikeout for Sandy Koufax. And George Scott goes down on 3 pitches. We'll head to the 7th here in Milwaukee. Koufax has been terrific, and the Dodgers lead 3-0.
Your attention, please.
So Teddy Higuera's day is done. Here's Mike Fetters. Fetters 2-0 in 14 appearances, a 3.38 earned run average. Here's George Pinckney. Pinckney is 0 for 2.
The third baseman, number 5.
Fetters is in for strike 1. It's fouled off. Fetters ahead of Pinckney 0-2. Breaking ball back to the box. Fetters. Ball chopped at eye level. Fetters kind of a little bit in self-defense there, but makes the play. Pinckney is set aside for the first out. It's a final in the Bronx. Yankees take down the Orioles 6-3. Rays lead the Astros 3-0, and J.R. Richard looks as though he is going to fall to 0-9. Out in the right center, closing on it is Gorman Thomas. He puts it away. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 7th.
Number 17.
And rookie Andy Cooper, a matchup of rookies there. That Blue Jays-Tigers game, and Andy Cooper gets the best of them. 5-0 Jays. Kovaleski and Wood locked up on a great pitch for duel in Chicago. Indians and the White Sox still scoreless. The Twins all over the Royals. 12-0. Pair of homers, 6 RBIs for J.D. Drew for Minnesota. Mariners lead the Rangers 1-0 in the first. Brett Boone has an RBI. Only a lone run in that game. Giants all over the Braves, 7-1 in the 7th down in Atlanta. Mays has hit his 17th homer of the year. Bob Horner, his 5th for the Braves. Mets and Phillies still deadlocked at 1 in the 7th. Francisco Lindor has hit his 9th for New York. Cubs lead the Reds 5-3 at Wrigley in the 7th. George Foster, homer and 3 RBIs for the Reds. Phil Nicholson has hit his 11th home run for the Cubbies. Expos and Padres, scoreless just underway in San Diego. Vasquez and Brown, the pitching matchup there. D-backs and Rockies just underway out in Colorado. That shot is sliced down the first base line. That's going to be a fair ball. Lopes is going for 2. Throw in a second, not in time. It's an opposite field double for Davey Lopes, who just continues to rake whenever he gets into the lineup. 5th double of the season for Lopes. Again, he only had 60 at-bats coming into this game, but Lopes has hit 400. He has made the most of every opportunity when he has taken the field for the Dodgers. So 2 down, but Lopes at second. Here's Brothers. Splitter misses down low. Brothers 1 for 2. A walk, a double, and an RBI. Nothing ball game. Fetters trying to keep it that way. Awkward swing there from Brothers. And Brothers 145 with runners in scoring position so far this season. That is uncharacteristic of Dan Brothers. He drops this one out in the left. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Lopes kind of hesitated. I'm not sure why, but he's going to come around to score anyway. Lopes' speed countering his indecision there. Over the head of Yount, 2nd RBI for Brothers on the day. Vaughn's throw. He does not throw that well. Lopes able to get in without any issue, and it's 4-0 Los Angeles. Here's Campanella. He's 0 for 2. Ball there is fouled off. Campanella 0 for 2. He walked back in the first. 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-1 the count. Betters to Campanella. He's fishing for the splitter. It's 1-2. Curveball. Campanella lays off. Two offering from Betters to Campanella. Well, fouls off the fastball to stay alive. Senior National League batting leaders Ronald Acuna of the Braves continues to lead the league. Richie Ashburn and Willie Mays in hot pursuit. Stan Hack and Martin Prado of the Marlins round out the top five. DeMoss lays out, knocks it down. Tough play, throws the first. Campanella is going to have a rare infield single. Not hit that hard. It was hit towards the hole. DeMoss was able to get over there, lay out for it rather, knock it down. It got a little bit away from him, and Campanella, to his credit, busting it out of the box. Gets to first. So now here's Willie Davis. He's 0 for 3. Curveball from Fetters in for strike one. We're actually going to see, because they have. Yeah, I think the Brewers are one of those teams that doesn't have a lefty even in their bullpen. If they do, he's not one. Well, it's Brent Suter. But Suter clearly hasn't warmed up. Sanders, Chad, Cordero, Sanders. I assume Suter has probably not warmed up at all. Yeah, he has not. All right. So we're gonna let Betters deal with Davis here. He's already in the at-bat. There's no lefty warm. If Davis does anything. I mean, if Davis does anything, the game's pretty much going to be out of reach anyway. But if Davis does anything, we'll get Suter in for the next batter. Betters ahead of Davis 0-2. Chopper back to the mound. Fetters has it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers tack on another run, another RBI for Dan Brothers. 7th inning stretch time in Milwaukee. Dodgers 4, Brewers nothing. So Sandy Koufax at 98 pitches will start the 7th. Here's Gorman Thomas. 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. He's 0 for 8 in the series. He was at the plate when DeMoss was kicked off to end the 6th inning. Backfield's first pitch fouled off. Ball misses away. Pitch number 100 from Sandy. Popped up. Shallow left Russell going way out for it. Zach Lee was back playing near the wall. He could have gotten there, but Russell takes charge. Puts it away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23.
It's gotten darker and then lighter. Clouds passing in and out. Love that. Here's Greg Vaughn. He's 0 for 2. He is flown out and grounded it. Fastball. Bird ball strike. Gets him with the changeup, and it's 0-2. Fastball. Vaughn fouls it off. Koufax was falling behind hitters a lot early. He has righted the ship as this game has gone on and put forth a terrific effort. 1-2 the count. Fastball inside. Vaughn lays off 2-2. Hit well out to right center. That ball's carrying back. Giving chase at the wall. It's a one-hopper, and it goes off the wall and over the wall. Ground rule double for Greg Vaughn. So the Dodgers got a ground rule double earlier on from Zach Wheat. And now Greg Vaughn does the same. 1-out double. Here's Cecil Cooper.
The first baseman.
Cooper is 0 for 1.
Cooper.
Once again, during the sun here in Milwaukee. Gonna check and just make sure that the Dodgers have. Yep, the Dodgers have started bullpen action. That's all we want to see. Make sure they have somebody getting ready just in case. Gotta figure this will be the last inning for Koufax. Cooper, fly ball to right, hooking in the foul ground. Long run, giving chase. Nicely done by Dixie Walker. So Walker gets there for the second out.
Now batting, number 8.
Here's Felipe Alou, 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts. On second. Up, foul ground. Brothers lays out, can't get it. Not a lot of hang time on that one. Oh, and 1 the count. Fastball was fouled off. And the count goes to 0-2. Koufax gets the sign from Campanella. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Russell has it, throws to first, and the side is retired. 7 scoreless innings from Sandy Koufax. We'll head to the top of the 8th in Milwaukee. It's 4-0 Dodgers.
Your attention, please. Now,
so here's Ken Sanders. Sanders making his 8th appearance of the year. He has no record. 3.86 earned run average to this point. Here's Zach Wheat. He's 1 for 3.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Zach Wheat.
Big slider from Sanders is a ball strike. Ed Cordero back up and throwing for the Brewers, along with Brent Suter. This is down low. 24,129 here at County Stadium. Breaking ball, skied out, right center, long run. Getting over there is Alou. He puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bill Russell.
Here's Bill Russell, 1 for 2. He hit his first home run of the year earlier on. Off of Brewers starter Teddy Higuera. Slider misses away. It's 1-0. Sinker there misses. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit for Russell. The 1-out single for Bill Russell. Continues to give the Dodgers a bit of offense. Here's Dixie Walker. He's 1 for 3.
Dixie Walker.
Runner goes. Popped up. Runner's going to have to retreat. Retreat quickly. Had a little more hang time than I thought. Cooper puts it away. Runner gets back. So 2 down. Here's Pinckney. He's 0 for 3. In there for a called strike. White Sox have taken the lead over the Indians 2-0 in the 8th. Robert Victoria has an RBI there for Chicago as the Indians continue to struggle. And the Indians and Cardinals seems we are used to being at or near the top of the Central Division. I mean, the Indians have won it all 3 years. Again, the Indians, as we've mentioned in previous broadcasts, the Indians have tended to start slow. They've had to chase down that division all 3 years in the second half of the season. But the hole they've dug this year is a bit bigger, and the Tigers are a bit better than any other team they've chased down. 2-2 the count. Pulled to the right side. DeMoss has it. Throws the first, and the side is retired. A good job from Ken Sanders with a scoreless top of the 8th. We head to the bottom half. Dodgers 4, Brewers nothing. We'll see if Koufax is done. I'm inclined to think he probably is. If the game doesn't take him out, I won't. They're going to let him start the inning at 112 pitches. All right, so here on in, we'll give Koufax a base runner.
Number 50.
That's it. He allows a base runner. He's coming out. Fastball there, misses up high. Ball there. DeMoss fouls it off. DeMoss pulls that one foul. See, there is bullpen action. Still going in the Dodgers bullpen. 1-2 offer. That ball misses down low. Can't envision any scenario where Koufax gets the complete game here. That pitch count is just too high. For that changeup locks up DeMoss. 11 strikeouts for Sandy Koufax, 1 away here in the 8th. Here's Jonathan Lucroy. Lucroy is 0 for 2. That ball is a called strike. Lucroy just missed a homer his last time up. He put a deep shot down into the corner, down the left field line, but Zach Wheat tracked it down. Fastball up high, it's 1-1. In the East, the Phillies lead the Braves by 5. Rest of the division double digits back. Lucroy out to center, coming on, long run for Davis, lays out off the tip of the glove, but he can't come up with it. It's a blue single for Jonathan Lucroy. And the Brewers have a base runner here in the bottom of the 8th. And the Dodgers are going to turn it over to the bullpen. 3 righties coming up. Don't need to ask for more out of Koufax here, I don't think. Getting tired? Yep, that's kind of what we thought. So Larry Sherry will come on. Koufax's day is done. Terrific start from the stellar Dodgers left-hander. 11 strikeouts through 7 1/3. No runs.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
We'll do his final line in a minute. Here's Sherry. 19 appearances, a 5.40 earned run average for Sherry. 1-3 mark. Mark will go throw along with Steve Howe. So top of the Brewers order. Again, Brewers haven't scored since the second game of this series. They were blanked by Dazzy Vance yesterday. They've been blanked to this point by Koufax, and Paul Molitor just changes that. 2-run shot on Larry Sherry's first pitch. And it's now a 4-2 ball game. So the Brewers break the ice and get the 0 off the board. Sherry is jumped on by Paul Molitor. And it's now a 4-2 ball game. Of course, the first run there from Lucroy would be charged to Koufax. That'll close the book on Sandy. Still a terrific start for him. But Molitor's homer brings the Brewers within 2. 4-2 Dodgers, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Here's Robin Yount. Yount lines one in the right. There's a base hit. So Yount goes on the first pitch. As Sherry has thrown 2 pitches. One ended up over the wall. The other one hit the grass and right. Now here's Boomer Scott. Scott is 0 for 3. Things are going well for the Brewers in April. Scott was swinging a very good bat. He has gone cold along with the team here in May. Curveball misses outside. Scott struck out his last time up. He struck out all 3 times up. Sherry deals. Runner goes. Throw down to second from Campanella. Not in time. Stolen base for Robin Yount. First steal of the year for Robin. Sherry from the set. Delivers. Scott pulls it down. One and 2 to count. Sherry deals. Scott, ground ball to third. Pinckney's only play is to first. Yount holds at second. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder.
So now here's Gorman Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 3. I don't think Dodgers are going to like the way the Dodgers don't want to let this game get away from them. They do have their clothes. They actually have Saito warming up. They had Park warming up. We're going to do that. We're going to sit. It says that Park is past the midway point. We're going to let Park come in. Nope. Wow. Park went ice cold quickly. All right. So we can let Sherry face Thomas here. Or bring Saito on for the 4-out save. Just the way they've hit. The way that Sherry was greeted with the home run. I think this would be a rough one for the Dodgers to let get away with them. Get away from them, man. Sherry has faced his 3 hitters. Bullpen action is going to go to the closer for the 4-out save. So Takashi Saito comes in. He's a perfect 10 for 10. 3.48 ERA. He has made 11 appearances. Saito will come on to try to pick up the 4-out save. He will face Stormin' Gorman Thomas. Oh, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. 2 outs, man on second. Thomas is 0 for 3, but with 1 swing, he could tie this game. Slider from Saito misses away. One and 0 the count. Fly ball hit well to left, but it doesn't quite have the leg. We underneath it a couple steps in front of the track. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So the uniform glitch again, but Molitor puts a 2-run jack into the seats for the Brewers. They cut the deficit in half. We head to the 9th at County Stadium. It's 4-2 Los Angeles. Here's Jackie Robinson to open up the top of the 9th. Ken Sanders will stay in for now for the Brewers. Sinker misses away. Good slider there. Give me I'll wait till after Robinson's at bat. It seems like my mic is having a little bit of an issue. You know, getting a lot of kind of feedback in my headset here. So I'm assuming that's coming to you guys too. Robinson lines it into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Jackie. Alou goes to fetch it, but Jackie Robinson will pull in at second with a leadoff double to open the top of the ninth. 13th double of the season for Jackie Robinson. So after the Brewers cut the deficit in half on the Molitor homer, Robinson tries to help get it back to open up the top of the ninth. All right, give me 1 second here. I gotta. Just try to reset things. I don't know if it's coming through to you guys at all, but adjust settings here. Don't worry, we have not lost the game or anything like that. And just had to take care of a headset issue. I was getting a ton of static. All right, there we go. I think we're going to be better now. Apologize for that. While we're at it, I think we're going to get Ken Sanders out of this game now that he's given up a hit there. Righty, lefty, righty coming up afterwards. Two righties, Cordero and Jeffress. Both guys are tired. Neither guy is great. Cordero's better, though. So far. It's kind of 6-1. That doesn't nothing, really. Cordero's worse against righties on pitch go. I'm actually going to let Jeffress come in. Jeffress a little more likely to get the strikeout than Cordero is. So Jeremy Jeffress will come on for the Brewers. 2-1 in 20 appearances, a 4.67 earned run average. So after the leadoff double from Jackie Robinson, Jeffress will try to keep this game where it stands at a 2-run deficit for Milwaukee. Here's Lopes. Lopes is 2 for 4. Fastball from Jeffress is in there for a called strike. Single and a double and a pair of runs for Lopes, who just continues to rake every time he takes the field with this sporadic playing time here for the Dodgers. He was the starting second baseman in year 1. Jackie Robinson ended that. He was doing some DHing a year ago. The addition of Ripper Collins this offseason has cut into that. But every time Davey Lopes has taken the field for the Dodgers, he's producing. Fastball from Jeffress misses up and in. It's 1-2. Rocks and fires. Lopes loops it out into right field. Long run coming on. Alou dives and makes the play. Terrific grab by Felipe Alou out in right field to take a hit away from Davey Lopes. Nicely done by Felipe Alou. So Robinson had gone halfway. He holds. Now here's Dan Brothers. Brothers is 2 for 3. First pitch is a strike, so I'm going to let Jeffress. If Jeffress had thrown a ball there, I probably would have let him intentionally walk Brothers. Because he threw a first pitch strike. I'm going to say he's going to go after him. 0-1 the count. That one misses up and away. And Brothers just has struggled with runners in scoring position, although he has a pair of RBIs today. Fastball there, misses away. And Jeremy Jeffress is being visited by the trainer. And Jeremy Jeffress is coming out of this game. Looks like an arm issue for Jeffress. That's the last thing the Brewers want to see. So Jeffress will come out. Cordero now will come in. 2-2, a 3.51 ERA in 24 appearances so far this season for Chad Cordero. Fastball misses low. Now it's 3-1. I don't think you're pitching to Brothers 3-1. I think at that point you walk him. Too dangerous a hitter. Go grooving something 3-1. Now you're setting up the double play with Campanella coming up. Campanella 1 for 3, singled back in the 7th. Infield hit, of course. Moss was able to dive and knock it down, but not make the play. Cordero deals. Good slider there at the knees for strike 1. Campanella, 306 of runners in scoring position so far this year. Cordero delivers. Campanella down the right field line, slicing away, it's foul. So now Cordero ahead of Campanella 0-2. Fastball is fouled straight back. Two offering again. Gets him fishing at the slider. Nicely done by Cordero. So he fans Campanella for the second out here in the top of the ninth. There you see the sequence. It's slider, fastball. Fastball high, slider away. Nothing on the inner half from Cordero to Campanella. So now here's Willie Davis. Davis is 0 for 4. Fouls that one off. A little number up the third baseline. Goes foul. Cordero deals. Fastball is a called strike. And Suter back up throwing in the Brewers bullpen. To the count. Cordero to Davis. High fastball gasses him. So nice job by Cordero. After Jeremy Jeffress had to leave with an injury. Game stays where it's at. We head to the bottom of the ninth. 4-2 Dodgers. Here's Greg Vaughn, 1 for 3. Hit a ground rule double his last time up. Aki Saito needed 2 pitches to finish the 8th. Going for the 4-out save. Vaughn rips this one, but foul. Working from the set, with no one. Breaking ball misses away. One pitch. Hit up the middle. Diving stop, Jackie Robinson. Oh, heck of a play from Jackie. Up the middle, Robinson lays out and takes a hit away from Greg Vaughn. Terrific play by Robinson. Rose from his knees. Brothers lets him know he appreciates the effort. 1 away. Here's Cecil Cooper. Cooper is 0 for 2. Fouls it off. A play by Robinson prevents Cooper from coming up as the tying run. Pirates have taken a lead on the Red Sox in the ninth in Boston. The Pirates look to extend their winning streak to 12. Cooper hits that one well into the gap, but Walker tracks it down, and the Brewers are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 8.
So let's see. Felipe Alou due up here, but I don't think Alou's going to. Do they have any lefties on the bench, actually? Let's check that. They do. Valentin. Hop. Well, Alou has reverse split, so Alou is actually better against righties. Could go Brad Hawk here, but I don't think that's where you're going. I think you're going to trust Alou to get a hit. If you pinch hit for somebody, you might pinch hit for DeMoss, although DeMoss has gotten on both times today. But I don't think you're pinch hitting Brad Hawk for Felipe Alou. At this point, Hawk's numbers aren't that great either, I don't believe. So Alou comes in. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And try not to be overly platoon conscious. That goes against the modern book. That's ball to ball strike, 1-1. Kings have tacked on an extra point against the Royals, up 14-0. Slider misses inside. It's 2-1. Alou pops it up, shallow right field. Robinson goes out, puts it away, and the ball game is over. So the Dodgers take 3 of 4 in Milwaukee. The Brewers' May struggles continue. And the Dodgers, the Giants' victory, the Dodgers' win as well, will keep them in front in that National League West. Another great race shaping up there. Koufax gets the win to improve to 5-5. Higuera falls to 4-4. Takashi Saito stays perfect, 11 for 11 in save opportunities. Pair of RBIs from Dan Brothers. First home run of the year from Bill Russell. Paul Molitor's 2-run shot in the 8th brought the Brewers within a pair and finally ended their scoreless inning streak. You see a nice grab there from Felipe Alou in the 9th to keep it a 2-run game. But the Dodgers take 3 of 4 here in Milwaukee. The final line score, 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Brewers. Koufax, 7 1/3. He struck out 11. Walked 3, allowed 4 hits, allowed only 1 run. That run, of course, on the Molitor homer after Koufax had left the game. But the first runner on was attributable to him. Teddy Higuera takes the loss. The rookie having a fine year, but didn't have his best stuff today. 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. Takashi Saito with the 11th save. Koufax gets player of the game honors. Again, homer for Russell, 2 for 3 for Brothers, the pair of RBIs, 2 for 5 for Davey Lopes. Molitor's home run drives in both runs for the Brewers. And that wraps things up here in Milwaukee. As always, appreciate you tuning in. Again, we have 4 more games to stream. Get us through the next 2 weeks of the season, and then it'll be time for the Year 4 FSBL Rookie Draft. You're always excited about that. I'm always excited about that. See who will come into the league for Year 5. So stay tuned here. We got a good season shaping up here in the FSBL. Bang that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And most importantly, everybody, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The Dodgers take down the Brewers in the series finale here in Milwaukee. 4-2 behind a stellar effort from Sandy Koufax.